Hello and welcome to ARIRANG News Break, live from Seoul. I'm Han-daeun. The Korean government has laid out a new set of measures to curb the country's snowballing household debt. The amount now tops $1 trillion and is showing no signs of slowing down despite an earlier government measure that kicked in this February. We begin with our Hwang Ji-hye.
Korea's household debt, including sales on credit, continues to hit record highs. The Bank of Korea says the amount stood at around 1,258 trillion won, or roughly $1.1 trillion as of the end of the second quarter this year. That's the largest amount logged since related data was first run in 2002 and up 2.7% from a quarter earlier. The rise was led by the growth of household loans, including mortgages, on the back of an upbeat real estate market coupled with a record low key interest rate of 1.25%. The government tightened the guidelines for screening loan applicants in the capital region in February and across the nation in May, but with the rise in debt showing no signs of a slowdown resulting in the quality of debt worsening, it announced new measures to tackle the issue on Thursday. The focus of the fresh government plan is curbing the skyrocketing pace of so-called collective loans that conduct relatively lax stress tests among borrowers of apartment mortgages. The collective loans took up almost half of the increased amount of mortgage loans in the first half from the end of last year. The tighter government guidelines also transferred the debt pressure to the non-banking sector, especially among people with low incomes and low credit. Of the $30 billion increase in the April to June period, around half of the loans came from the non-banking sector, which has higher interest rates. Experts say the mounting debt problem could put a significant dent in already fragile private spending. Hwang Ji-hye, ARIRANG News.
The global community was quick to condemn North Korea's latest missile launch, but North Korea doesn't seem to mind at all. The regime's young leader Kim Jong-un hailed the launch as a great success, while Pyongyang state-run TV released video footage of the launch. Kim Jong-soo has more.
Various experts and officials agreed that North Korea's test firing Wednesday of a submarine-launched ballistic missile was a success and shows the regime's missile technology has vastly improved. The North's state-run Korean Central News Agency reported Thursday that Kim Jong-un closely supervised the launch and hailed it as the, quote, greatest success in the regime's missile development, one that pushes North Korea to the very front rank of nuclear military powers. The young leader also said the U.S. mainland and its operational theater in the Pacific are now within North Korea's striking range. The agency released both video footage and 24 photos of the launch showing Kim rejoicing with his subordinates. The missile was fired from waters near the eastern coastal city of Sinpo and flew over 500 kilometers before falling into the East Sea. And the regime has even grander plans. A U.S.-based analyst says North Korea will try to build a bigger submarine that can be equipped with larger missiles. This means Pyongyang will have to carry out more tests to perfect the technology.
They need to conduct these tests from the submarine itself. This doesn't mean that they will not use the submersible test stand barge.
On the launch day, analysts identified tire tracks around the inland missile ejection facility in Sinpo and also observed ongoing construction work at Yukdaesori, home to some of North Korea's major shipyards.
This new facility, which is not yet clear what it is, but could be also for construction or maintenance or some other activity related to new submarines.
South Korean government officials and military experts say the launches prove North Korea has made technological progress, adding the solid-fuel missile displayed improved guidance and re-entrance capabilities. Meanwhile, Japan has confirmed it was the first North Korean missile to come down within its air defense identification zone. The U.S. government has strongly denounced the launch, saying that neighboring countries must work together to pressure North Korea into ending its weapons development activity. Kim Jong-soo, ARIRANG News.
Scientists have discovered an Earth-like planet that's not too far away, at least in cosmic terms. It's the closest planet to our solar system and the most important discovery in more than 20 years, as it could be able to sustain life. Yoon-shin has the story.
They call it Proxima b, an Earth-like planet orbiting the closest star to our solar system. After years of research, a group of international scientists has confirmed the existence of this planet by measuring the subtle color changes of the light coming from its host star, Proxima Centauri. So what makes this planet so much like Earth? According to their announcement on Thursday and reports in the journal Nature, the scientists are positive Proxima b, with a mass of 1.3 Earth masses, is similar to Earth in its shape and composition. So unlike a gas ball such as Jupiter, this rocky planet has a surface that one could possibly stand on. And that's not all. This planet also provides hope of finding life beyond Earth, as it possibly contains the essentials for life.
We have no clue whether this planet has an atmosphere or not, whether it has water or not, but the existence of it is actually plausible.
The temperature of the surface of Proxima b without the atmosphere is minus 40 degrees Celsius. But if it does have an atmosphere, the temperature would increase through the greenhouse effect to above 0 degrees, where liquid water becomes possible. It would also be another similarity this exoplanet shares with ours, as the surface temperature of the Earth would also be below zero, at around minus 20 degrees Celsius in fact, without an atmosphere. Located only about 4.2 light-years away, Proxima b has also made researchers hopeful about the potential robotic exploration. One team led by a Russian entrepreneur and physicist Stephen Hawking has already announced a project to develop a fleet of iPhone-sized spacecraft equipped with cameras that would travel to the Alpha Centauri star system, which includes Proxima Centauri. Yoon-shin, ARIRANG News.
And that's all for now. Stay tuned for more top stories here on ARIRANG. Thank you for watching.